Confidence interval for the population mean. In order to construct an interval estimate of the population parameter, we use the point estimate and a margin of error. This results to confidence interval. The confidence interval for the population mean mu with the margin of error E is this one. Sample mean minus the margin of error is less than population mean is less than sample mean plus margin of error. Example number 1. So this is an example about large samples and is greater than or equal to 30, or the population variance is known. So here we will be using z-scores if we will use manual computations, z-scores. A social media analyst wanted to know the average number of Facebook friends that young people of ages 13 to 16 have. She took a random sample of 100 children of ages 13 to 16 years old and found out that the average number of friends they have is 120. So this is our sample mean, 120, with sample standard deviation of 12.4. Construct a 95% confidence interval for the mean number of friends of all Facebook users of ages 13 to 16. For the solution, we get first the given n is equal to 100, number of samples, and then sample mean 120, sample standard deviation 12.4, and then our significance level or alpha is 1 minus 0.95 because 0.95 is our confidence level. So our significance level is 0.05. The confidence interval for the population mean with margin of error is this one. Now, to find the margin of error, we can also use Microsoft Excel instead of this formula. So just type equals confidence.norm, then alpha, sample standard deviation, and then number of samples. In our case, we have this one, 0.05 our alpha, 12.4 our sample standard deviation, and n is equal to 100, and hit enter. So as a result, we have this one. So margin of error is equal to 2.4304. Confidence interval is using this one. So 120, our sample mean, minus the margin of error is less than the population mean, is less than 120 plus the margin of error. So as a result, we have 117.569 is less than population mean, is less than 122.4304. This can be interpreted as, with 95% confidence, the mean number of Facebook friends of young people of ages 13 to 16 is between 118 and 123. Example number 2. This time, small samples, n is less than 30, or the population variance is unknown. So if we are going to do it or to solve this one manually, we will use t-scores. A random sample of 12 kindergarten students yielded a mean weight of 36 kilograms with standard deviation of 4.5 kilograms. Construct a 99% confidence interval for the mean weight of all kindergarten students. So given n is equal to 12, sample mean is 36, sample standard deviation is 4.5, and then significance level 1 minus 0.99, which is 0.01. Again, the formula is this one for the confidence interval. Now, to find the margin of error, we can also use Microsoft Excel instead of this formula using t-score. Just type equals and then confidence.t because we are using t-score here. Confidence.t, alpha, sample standard deviation, and then number of samples. In our case, we have this 0.01, comma 4.5, and then comma 12. And hit enter. So as a result, we have margin of error is equal to 4.0346. Using the formula for the confidence interval, we have 31.97 is less than the population mean is less than 40.03. Now interpreting that, we have with 99% confidence, the mean weight of the kindergarten students is between 31.97 and 40.03 kilograms. So this one here is what we call the confidence interval.